I know that I want to get to 7 figures, but I literally was waking up in the middle of the night having panic attacks because I didn't know how to get out of this hole. I didn't know how to get out of this hole. I was doing like $50,000 a month, $60,000 a month sometimes, and it was overwhelming because I didn't have clear direction on what I needed to do. And so I took a big risk at the end of 2018. It was December of 2018, around the same time. It was actually beginning of December 2018. And I took a big risk. I knew this guy, his name was Frank. He's one of the greatest marketing consultants in the United States, maybe in the world. Like his name's Frank Kern. You can look him up, in one of the top marketing consultants in the world. And I said, if I can get access to him and he can actually like look at my business and tell me what I need to do, then I think I can climb out of this hole. So I took a massive risk. And the reason why it was a massive risk is because to work with him one-on-one, it was $40,000 to be able to work with him one-on-one. And I had just invested 25K in this mastermind, but I was so miserable that I had to do something to get out of this hole. So I took the risk, took the plunge. I said, you know what, Frank, let's go for it. Let's go all in. Within the first conversation that I had with this guy, I gained my money's worth because he taught me a lesson that made an impact on my life forever. Like I can still to this day continue to utilize the lesson that I learned in my first conversation with this guy, because he took a look at my business, took a look at everything that I had done up until that point and what I was doing right now. And he said, James, I'm going to share something with you that has changed my life. This was him talking to me. He said, there are 3 phases to scaling, 3 phases to scaling your business. Stage number 1 is stabilize. Stage number 2, optimize. Stage number 3, expand. If you follow this sequence, he said, it's worked for me every single time. Every single time, he said, I followed the sequence, it's worked out for me. And he said, every single time I violated this sequence, it hasn't worked out for me. Every single time. If you follow this sequence, it works out. But if you violate this sequence, it hasn't worked out. And the aha moment clicked for me right there. I knew that I had violated that sequence, and I knew that I had to course correct. I had to get back to a stabilization place in my business if I was really going to be able to scale. And so at that point, I asked him, I was like, what do we do? And he was like, you got to stabilize. This is a massive decision that we had to make at this point in time in the business. I went from 4 markets down to 1 market. I went from a team of 14 people down to a team of 6 people in a span of 2 weeks. And then Frank helped us build out a marketing plan that was specific to what he was seeing in our business. And he taught us marketing principles that I didn't learn anywhere else. And applying those principles, applying focus within our business, focusing in one direction, focusing on the information that he was giving us. So at the end of 2018, we did $380,000 in the business from January to, so in the next 4 months, did $720,000. That's what happens whenever you get on the right path. That's what happens whenever you have a marketing plan that is designed for your business specifically, in your situation specifically. I saw somebody comment in the chat section, I paid for mentors and none of them works. They make money, but no information. That's a similar place to where I was in, to be honest. There's a lot of courses, there's a lot of programs out there where it's just like bland information. You don't really have a specific plan for what you need right now in your business to get you from where you're at to where you want to go. And that's what I received from Frank when I started working with him, because he was looking at all the numbers in my business. He was looking at my exact situation. He knew exactly what I needed to get from where I was to where I was wanting to go. Because I told him, hey, I want to be at $100,000 plus per month. I want to be at $200,000 plus per month. All I say that is to encourage you that when you get access to the right systems, when you plug the right systems into your business, you're following the right frameworks, this is what's possible for you guys as well. A lot of you guys have the goal. You have the goal to hit 7 figures in your business in 2022. I'm sharing my story with you to let you know that it's absolutely possible. It is 100% possible for you guys to hit that as well.